Was there a situation where you had like a customer, like there was like the wrong yes to say yes to?
And I think that has been the frustrating thing. As I said, like my husband's very much a bit of a handbrake in a good way, where I am coming from my events background. I'm a yes person.
Yeah.
So I say yes and then figure out how to do it afterwards. And I've realized that that isn't the case with this business. You've got to say yes if you know 100%.
Yes.
Otherwise, your due diligence first and then say yes.
Yeah.
So that I've had to learn how to be that cautious person, which I never was before. Which I had the luxury again of having 20 people to work with.
True. Yeah, because most founders, actually, that's one of the biggest challenges, that you end up working with people who are not in the same dynamic, different communication styles, different expectations.
Exactly.
And
it's also, I think, would be hard with an founders is that when you take that step to have to employ people or do whatever it is, you take a big risk because you're having to hand over something that you're very passionate about, that you've built on your own. And now someone else might have a different perspective, but it might not be wrong.
Yes. And that's very likely the case because it's a different personality.
And so I think there's a lot of psychology that I think, founders should all have therapists.
Yes.
I really.
Yeah.
And that's where the place for a life coach is, or a business coach, or whatever it is. It's not only guiding you into like the nuts and bolts of how you run your business, but it's more about how you deal with the human beings that you come into contact with.
Yes. Yeah. And also I see like this entire journey is like an identity journey. Like you go through different stages, you wear different hats, and the business is your mirror. It's either the business growing or you, or both. But it's like
exactly.
You get all your fears, anxiety, whatsoever, like they're getting triggered. It's like a relationship, you know?
Yes, it's a total 100%. You've hit the nail on the head. It's like, if you're sad, that day is sad. If you're anxious, that day is anxious. And it does completely, it's mirrored in how you operate.
Yes. Yeah.
You're not 4 steps removed. You're in it, and it's very exciting. And as I said to you, I sometimes feel like a bit of a fraud almost.
Yeah.
Because I'm so young or new. My training wheels aren't off yet. Yeah, in this space, in this founder space. And I almost feel that like, I know people have lots to learn from other people, but I have so much to learn. And, saying that's where the thinking cap has to come on, and it has to come on hard, because you can't stay on your training wheels. And that does freak me out a little bit, is that you can't stay in that training zone for too long, because you're going to get stuck there. And
okay.
I think it comes with hard work and all of those things and whatever else. It's an interesting thought of how one defines, and maybe there is a definition of X amount of time in the saddle. You're no longer a founder, or you're an entrepreneur, but you're an entrepreneur of this kind of format or whatever it is. Well, how does it work? I don't know. I find that the word entrepreneur and founders are kind of very lofty, because it's sometimes disconcerting if you're in that headspace of like, what am I doing? Am I doing the right thing?
Thanks for listening. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next episode.